Welcome back. Today I'm planning on filling out this frame that I made in the last one. Probably starting with this floor. Considering how many spruce logs that took, I might need to plant another one. It might be fine, but it doesn't really take too much effort to plant one anyways. And I think I want this to be stripped logs, so I'm gonna do that. Alright. I don't know what block I want to go here, because there's gonna be chests in this entire area. So these blocks will be visible. So will these. I mean, I could just do stone bricks and put some slabs here so I can access these chests. I guess I could fill this in. This is done other than the roof, which I think I want to do like this, and then it just slowly slopes upwards. Although I might want to put it a half block up so these spruce logs don't show. I have one iron ingot, and I'm going to be spending it on lantern. Because torches just aren't good enough for what I'm trying to do here. I just one on either side before I seal everything in. And I want this to be an enchanting room. So the stairs will have to go here. So this can't be here. So that looks like the first floor pretty much closed in. Yeah, I'm out of planks and logs, so maybe I should plant a second tree and place them a block up. Almost forgot to do that. Yeah, that was not even close to enough dark oak. This floor really killed all of my supplies. Might want to stay up so I can kill some skeletons. Might be a smart play. I'm just gonna turn my mic off so I can montage this. Maybe I can sprinkle in some commentary here and there, but this is an interesting situation. I just let him blow up if this wasn't right next to my house. Why am I missing the stone axe when I'm using this diamond sword? Because for some reason they decided that this should do less damage. I don't know why. Alright, I've successfully fought through the night. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that Enderman noise to go away. I got a decent amount of loot. Honestly, not that many bones. The tree grew and I don't have enough iron or cobblestone to mine it, or to chop it. Spent all of my cobblestone on stone bricks and these stairs. $40 dark oak logs probably isn't enough. If 3 stacks got me this far, this isn't gonna do anything. I do need to find a way up though. I don't know if I want like an L-shaped staircase or just a, I don't know what this one's called, a straight line one. This will work for now. I mean, I feel like I'm hitting my head on that though. I might want an L-shaped one. I can decide later. I was thinking on the second story I can use these as the accent block instead of stone bricks, because that wouldn't really make any sense. That does use almost all of my dark oak though. And I can spend the rest on the structure. That's 1 block off. Very nice. There might be a use for the bone meal after all. I mean, this is probably done. I mean, it's saying stage 0. I don't know if I believe that. I'll bone meal this one. Never mind. I really like how this biome looks when it's snowing. It looks way too sunny when it's not snowing. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not too sure about that dark oak, but I think I'm gonna have to trust the process here. Once I get the roof on, it'll come together. I hope. It's got a great look of the lake, some trees. I'm probably never gonna step out on it once I've finished building it, but it's gonna be here. And I'm gonna need more dark oak logs for some accents. So now I'm gonna try and get this roof on now that I have this done. So I was saying up one block like that, and then some blocks here and here. I can just use full blocks on this one to cover up the window here, unfortunately. I mean, I could just do this. It wouldn't look too out of place. Might even look better with this cut out. Well, that's done. It's looking incomplete. That's expected. What I need to do is get some stone bricks for the roof. It's already turning night. There, that looks good. Hopefully. Got this into place. Now I can work on this frame. And with this block placed, I might be done with the stone brick stairs. Just need to place down 50,000 dark oak stairs and I'll be done. And that window can't be here. I shouldn't have turned all of my stairs into planks. That tree did grow though, so I can chop that down. I forgot to replant this one. Alright, there's all of the roofs done. I'll just place some torches here temporarily, just so no mobs spawn up here. So the sun is setting and this is a perfect time for a screenshot. Do that and then try and get one further back, although it's already pretty much nighttime, so I think I've missed my sunset opportunity. But now I can move my bed in. I just want to get this done first. Might need to clean up some snow for my floor. I'm gonna need a lot of chests to fill up that one space. That's more than half done. Didn't even mean to craft the perfect amount. That works. Welcome back. I'm saying that to myself. It's a new day. Or a new night. It's 2 AM right now. I'm pretty sure I did a couple things off camera, like get the storage system in. I do have some items sorted. Placed some fences here and got my bed upstairs. But the house is still unfinished. One of the simplest things I need to do is just put the windows in. Which I did smelt some glass somewhere. I think I put it inside. There. I was thinking I could stain it just so it looked a little better. But 32 panes should be more than enough. And that's all the windows in. Honestly not sure about them. I do need to put shutters on, or just trapdoors. I'm out of dark oak wood though. So I'm gonna need to chop down one of these trees. I'll just chop down the bigger one. I noticed while editing the first half, my tools and weapons kept falling apart. That's one thing I want to fix at some point. My gear is not that great, other than the sword, but since it's unenchanted, I'd honestly rather use a stone axe. Unless it's like an ender dragon or something where you have to hit it a bunch of times. But I don't really fight those too often, so this is what I was talking about, it being inconvenient to go to sleep. I also mined all of the grass around here, so once it snows again, I don't have to see all that grass everywhere. Honestly, forgot what I wanted dark oak for. Oh, the shutters. I think that's what they're called. So that I'll just put an extra little bit of texture into the walls. I'm not a builder, but I know extra depth makes it look better. And I want to put a better foundation on this. I smelted up some smooth stone in here. I don't think a stack will be enough, but it's a start. And I'll use my last piece of cobblestone on a shovel. That's my resource situation right now. Yeah, just looking at how much dirt that displaced, I will need a few more bits of smooth stone, but this is a good start. I should probably do the back first, because if I do the front, then the 11 blocks that I'm missing will be less obvious. So now I'll be reminded every single time I try and enter my base that I don't have enough resources. With that being said, I should probably start on that. I did start a little bit of a quarry here, but I have a little ways to deep slate, so I should probably collect at least some stone by digging down. Now that's light level 0, and I don't have a torch with me. That might be a little dangerous. I did smelt some logs, so I do have charcoal somewhere. I don't know where it went. Up here? Up here. Change half of them into torches and then put the rest up there. Hearing zombies already. I think I'm hearing it to my right. I'm almost at the level where I would start branching off, so I'm not gonna search for caves right now. I mean, if anything, I'm doing this for the cobblestone. I've mined all of this and I still need more. So getting a pretty good staircase out of it is a nice bonus. It looks like I just hit deep slate. I'll go one block down and then start placing torches. Maybe I'll stay up here so I won't get any deep slate above floor level. It looks like it's turning nighttime, so I should probably head off and sleep before 5,000 mobs spawn in. And until I have iron, I'm going to need to do this, so no mobs spawn in. It was looking a little bit dark. I would like to use lanterns, but I have like 4 or 5 iron ingots right now. Actually 7. That's that's more than I thought I had. It's also not enough to do anything. I mean, the only reason I came down here is for stone. I was kind of hoping to find some iron, but that's not happening. Should put this back in, and I'll just keep the rest because 16 blocks should be enough. Yeah, it is. Or one reason I do need to get iron is I need shears because some more green in here would look nice. So back to the mines. Maybe I can search for that zombie. He was like over here somewhere. The zombie despawned, so I can't hear him, but I can kind of guess. Can also turn on X-ray. Clearly not something I did. I don't know where he is. I could just head up and try and find a surface cave. That's probably the easiest way to find iron. I think I'm seeing some stone over there. Hoping that's not just a part of the cliff face. It wasn't. This is looking like a really good cave. I take that back, it kind of stops, but there's some continuations. Probably some iron in here. I'm seeing a lot of coal. Not all that much iron. Some right there though. There's like a beam of light entering the cave. That looks interesting. I can use the cave as a natural staircase to try and light everything up before skeletons spawn in. There's already some over there, but 2 shouldn't be that much of a problem. And there's a mine shaft here. Hoping to find a name tag or 2 in there. Don't have an anvil, so I can't exactly... That's a little... I don't want to do that. Iron armor is not enough to tank skeletons. They did split up, so I think I can kill this one. Yeah, I would really like a shield, and 2 more just grouped up. One of them has an enchanted bow. Let me just light up the rest of the cave and then come back at a later point. Maybe I can steal some iron. Okay, the only iron I can see in this cave is right next to them. There's a lot of coal in here. But there is iron right here, so I need 3 to replace my pickaxe, 2 for shears, and 1 for a shield, and that is just enough to do all of that. And I'm hearing a skeleton, so I'm gonna run. That was a successful trip. I'll definitely be returning to this one. After putting a cobblestone pillar to mark its location, I probably won't have trouble finding it, considering my base is right there, but you never know. That is all of the foundation placed, so now it's looking very sturdy, even though it is just resting on dirt. I did get a screenshot of this half done, but I would like it to start snowing again so I can get another one. Preferably once I can get the leaves in. I should be able to do that now. I can add some extra dark oak fences as supports, like here, maybe here. Makes this section look nice. If there was a window here, that would look even better, but there's going to be bookshelves here. I'll just make it even. Can put supports on this roof, but I'm out of fences and I need some slabs. There we go. Now it's slightly more supported, so now it's not going to topple over, because it was going to topple over before. Can chop one of these trees down and get leaves at the same time. Probably this one, because this is going to take the least amount of effort. I mean, I could get more leaves than I need and start saving up for the Enderman farm, but I would like to keep some durability on these shears so I don't have to craft another one for getting some other random block. I just broke them. Alright, never mind. And I don't actually need to mine any of the trees, so I'm not going to. I can just start spamming some leaves everywhere. There we go, so there's leaves everywhere except like corners and this entryway. I think that makes it look better. It's kind of hard to see with the snow being so bright. I am aware that this is a dumb idea and I was gonna spend this on a pickaxe, but I could have 3 lanterns, so could actually have 4 lanterns. There we go. This is not that much at all. I'm gonna steal these 2 from the inside and replace them with torches because these aren't gonna be in the screenshot. And that's what really matters. So I can put like 1 here, another here. Can replace these torches and a lantern on the side. I can place my last lantern here, I guess, and I'll still need like 3 more and then some for the inside as well. Now, I had like 45 minutes of recording yesterday and now I have another half hour today, and I've gotten the structure looking pretty complete, and I would like to include all of this foliage in the screenshot, but I kind of need it to snow. Not really sure how to do that. Would also be nice to fix these patches, but I don't have Silk Touch, and I threw all of my pumpkins, so I can't get a snow golem. So I'm gonna put this into a separate recording and create a time lapse of waiting for it to snow once the sun goes down. I guess I could start it now. No way. That took like another half hour. They set up this viewing platform as well. Looks pretty good. Might have to saturate it in post because the snow does desaturate it quite a bit. But that is a good screenshot. I'll probably end it here. I might record some extra lines to put in that little time lapse after this, but thanks for watching and goodbye.